Greetings, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is Tony Escueta at the Winter NAMM show in Anaheim, California, here at the Yamaha booth to show you some of the new and interesting sounds we have from our newest keyboard, our new combo keyboard, the YC61. So it's pretty obvious that this keyboard can do organ sounds, all kinds of organ sounds, but it also is much, much more. That's just a fraction of the sonic capability of this keyboard. And so I thought I would just play for you some of the interesting sounds I think that are in here that you probably wouldn't expect to find in a keyboard like the YC61. So there's lots of great sounding pads in here you can manipulate, do different things with using the controls on the YC61. Another really, really incredible thing in this keyboard are the electric piano sounds, and some of the really special things about them are that they are FM piano sounds. So we create these sounds using frequency modulation synthesis, and they have an incredible amount of dynamic range. They have a lot of pop to them, they have a lot of sparkle. You can play very soft on them, but they really open up. Now, of course, I can add some other things to this as well. There's all sorts of great strings, like I said, pads and so on in here. So they're very expressive sounds. In addition to that, we do have conventional sounds as well. So there's a wide selection of incredible Yamaha grand pianos that are built into the YC61 as well. One of those is probably one of our most successful selling grand pianos, which is the Yamaha C7. So a C7, incredible dynamic range, and even on this non-weighted keyboard, it's incredibly expressive, allows me to sweep between a very huge dynamic range of very pianissimo all the way up to a big popping fortissimo. You know, so great piano sounds, great effects in here. If I want this to sound like it's in a, if I'd like this to sound like it's in a reverb hall, I can have it sound like it's dry. It can be in a practice room. Or if I want to sound like in a big stadium, it's just that easy to just boom. So great pianos. Not only is there a C7 in here, there's also the incredible Yamaha CFX piano, which has incredible bottom end dynamic range. You want to hear it all the way at the bottom. So all of these type of sounds are in here as well. But the one thing that you really, really want to keep in mind is there's also a lot of non-keyboard sounds in the instrument. And so some of these things, not only electric pianos, but you have sorts of leads in here as well. I could create some type of... And I also have control over these sounds in real time, so I can go in, change the filter, adjust the effects in real time, change not only what's going on with the sound when I play it, but I can manipulate that with a controller. Now, in addition to this, one of my favorite sounds in here is I love the idea of playing something that's not a keyboard sound. In this case, something more like a guitar. And what I really love about this is, of course, I can mix whatever I want as far as the amount of reverb going on here. So I can sound like I'm in a hall with... And once again, wide dynamic range. I want to play loud, I want to play soft. It's fantastic with this keyboard. Right? Or maybe not a classical guitar, maybe I want a steel string guitar or something that sounds like this. Maybe change some of the effects on it to give it a little bit more warmth, a little bit more dynamic pop when I hit the string hard. And even just playing melodies with this, not just strings, but just... So as you can see, an incredible amount of musical expression you can achieve with the YC61, and I didn't even play one organ sound in this. So incredible sounds, very dynamic, all from the company you expect to make very dynamic, very expressive musical instruments in Yamaha. So these are just some of the many, many additional sounds, non-organ sounds, that are in the YC61. And please come check it out here at the NAMM show if you're here. Otherwise, stay tuned to YamahaSynth.com and stay tuned to our live stream. We have lots of more great things coming with the YC61 and all of the other instruments that we have here at the NAMM show here in Anaheim, California. Thanks for tuning in, and keep making music. Thank you.